I'd take my hat off to Pacquiao. I was in the mentions and talk to fight Pacquiao since 2014, and we was in the same promotional company, and they couldn't make it happen. I don't think he was interested in it because his coach mentioned numerous times he didn't want him to fight me, and he wanted him to stay away from me. So I don't think they was interested.
So where does that put you with Crawford now in this position? Who's the second best? Is it still Manny, or are you looking at maybe Porter, Garcia?
Manny Pacquiao won't fight him because,
Well, you said you don't want Manny to fight him either.
well, yeah, I don't want Manny to fight him because it's a devastation, and I still have a sore spot for Manny. And guys like Sean Gibbons and so forth don't want Manny to fight him because they feel the same way. Right? So rule out a Pacquiao.
Crawford had been mentioned before around Manny Pacquiao, but I really think that Manny has no interest in that fight. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Did he mention as to why there was no interest in fighting Terrence?
He thinks that Terrence, with his skill set, at this stage of Manny Pacquiao's career, would be too much for him.
So he's honest about that. He realizes that.
Yeah, sure, he's honest about it.
For Manny Pacquiao, if he chooses to come back at 140?
Of course it is. I mean, who else better than Terrence Crawford at 140? If you want to fight the best, who's better than Terrence Crawford at 140? You tell me.
Some people might say it's too dangerous of a fight for Manny to come back.
Well, that's what I say. I say if you want to fight the best. If you just want to fight a good fight and retire, leave Terrence Crawford alone.
I do have my concerns because I do have to protect my fighter, and I still think it's my job to put him in the right fights, and I would hate to see like any of my fighters get hurt, and so I'm very careful about who we choose. Pacquiao to fight Crawford. I'm a little bit concerned about that fight. It's a tough fight. Crawford's a young guy coming up and so forth, and Manny's probably seen his best days.
Actually, I gave him a call and I was like, hey man, why would you want to do that to us? He was just worried about Manny's health. But I believe he was saying that if the fight ever came back, he'll kill it. I don't think he was saying he was killing the fight from the jump because he's killing himself. He did that.
Yeah, but Bo Mac, that's how boxing works, man. Don't you think it's about passing the torch? Don't you think Bud should have got his chance to become a superstar?
Hey, we can't make him fight. You can't put a gun to the man's head and say, get in there and fight Terrence Crawford.